Hey, Shumai, and welcome to Two Welsh Dads, the podcast where two proud Welsh fathers talk life, parenting, and everything in between. I'm Stefan, and I'm joined by my fellow dad and friend, Glyn. This is our 28th episode, so grab a cuppa and join us as we share who we are, why we're doing this, and what you can expect from the journey ahead. Shumai, Glyn.
Shwmai, Stefan. Shwma'n
Very good, diolch, diolch. Yes, Shumai mynd y ti.
Good, good. We are
Good,
we are
good.
doing a more of a Welsh language episode, so I thought I'd throw a bit more in there tonight.
I like it. I like it. This is what
Building
I'm
it
talking
up
about.
slowly. We'll have all
Yes.
listeners capable of
Okay.
understanding the full Welsh episodes soon.
Welcome, listeners. Welcome all.
Welcome
Welcome all
all.
at home, listening in your car, driving to work. How are we today, everyone? I can't
Tumbleweed.
hear you. Well, guys, this is our 28th episode. Can you believe that? Yay! We
I
made
know
it.
we still can't
Made
quite
it.
afford the sound effects of that tumbleweed, so I'll just go.
Maybe we can put them in post. So today, I've got my own little mindful moment, if I may, Glyn.
Please do. Look forward to
Well,
it.
my mindful moment is all to do with gratitude and the powerful effect that gratitude can have on people and yourselves and myself in particular. Because earlier on in the week, I was feeling a little bit stressed out, if I'm honest, with work. And I actually remembered back to the earlier podcasts where we would practice gratitude. And I literally did it there and then when I was feeling particularly stressed. And I remember myself feeling way better, and it definitely helped. So if there's anyone out there listening, feeling stressed, feeling anxious, not quite sure where to turn, it's good to take a breath and focus on things that you're grateful for. So, Glenn, I know we usually do this at the end, but I want you to think of three things that you're incredibly grateful for, things that make you happy, things that make you feel great.
I am particularly pumped because it is my currently 4-year-old. By tomorrow morning, 5-year-old's
Oh, really? Five
yeah
already. Nice.
birthday. So we're all taking a day off work and we're gonna go and have fun. So I'm
Nice.
very grateful for that epic day. That
Sweet. What are you going to be doing? Anything planned?
we're gonna Swansea and then we're kind of just letting it take the reins. So we're gonna see. There's all options on the table: swimming pool, soft play, Ninja Warrior, ice cream, Plantasia, or
What?
shopping. She's
I
she's
like
edging
fun.
towards shopping at the moment, so we'll see.
Doesn't she go to nursery then?
School.
School. So you're taking her out of after school.
Off school for her birthday.
Nice.
Weird.
Off school for her birthday.
Off school for her birthday.
Shh, don't tell
Shh.
anyone.
I think that's allowed, isn't it? You take a day off work for you take a day off work for her birthday. So yeah,
Do
maybe
you?
when
Are you
she
allowed to take her to
chooses
school?
to go to school. But yeah, she far preferred the idea of yeah having fun.
Nice. Okay. I thought that was not allowed. I
Uh,
thought it
I think as a
was it.
parent, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, okay. Nice. Maybe
No,
being a
there's obviously some guidelines, and you can't take the piss.
don't
But
they fine you? I'm sure there's a big lots of fines for taking kids out of
that's
school.
mainly England, as far as I know, is
I
more of
know.
an issue. They certainly do, but they have a totally different school-based system, totally different
Do
curriculum.
they?
They have,
I mean, I thought there would be fines here. I'm sure there is where I am.
are there? Yes, so it is different in different counties.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's there, but each school and each county get to choose whether to enforce it or not.
Right.
And we've obviously asked, and our school is cool.
Okay. Sounds good. Wow. Glad
We
to hear it. Well,
we
that
could
sounds
go
fun.
into education if you want. And yeah, I don't
We
think,
could,
well, we could.
I think we could splice it in,
We
give it a
could.
few,
We could
few
get an
seconds.
educational expert up here to convince me that a 1 day off school or a random act of fun would impact my
I
child in
I
any
wouldn't
shape
say
or form.
I know hopefully I didn't offend you by saying that taking them out would potentially cause a fine.
No, no, no,
But
no, no. I'm adamantly against the idea that they use a punishment to regulate. You know,
yeah,
if a holiday's cheap, go on holiday.
yeah,
You know,
of course. No, I
there's
do.
so much value in family time
Oh yeah,
as
100%.
much as education, as far as I'm concerned. And yes, yes, you can't take the piss.
Yeah, I
Um,
think that's why the rules are there for people that do take the piss, I think.
Fear-based system. I think Charles, he wanted to talk about the deficit model of the educational system, so we could talk about that. But yeah, fear shouldn't be a reason to implement rules.
Fear shouldn't be a reason.
Evidence should be a reason to
Well, I
implement it.
think the evidence is probably there to show that
Yeah,
certain
one
people.
day, one
Well,
week,
no, I wouldn't say
a
one day
couple of
definitely. Not.
weeks.
A couple of weeks maybe,
We'll have to find out.
because over the summer holidays you can see that there's a massive slump in children's reading capabilities. They come
True.
back and they wouldn't be able to read or write as well as they did before the summer. But obviously, one day not going to make a difference.
But do they know other things? You know what I mean?
They probably do. Depends
Have
what
they
they did.
learned other things?
I'm sure they probably did,
Yeah.
like riding a bike.
Where do you put value? We were
With
talking just before coming on here about like white blue collar workers, and I have such a newfound appreciation for the skill and experience to do stuff that you're not taught in school.
oh
And
yeah, I think looking back, I probably wouldn't have bothered going to university and probably would have picked up a trade, just because.
wow,
Well, think about the money these people have. Right now I'm still paying off my student loans,
yeah,
and there's so much. Um, Say if you had your own business, your own plumbing business, there'd be a way to, you know, get more. You can increase it, increase the
yeah,
size, increase your business exponentially.
yeah.
Whereas if you work a regular 9 to 5 job, you are essentially stuck.
We
You know,
we got it down a whole rabbit hole. We just changed the
you have,
title because then I
you
can
have.
introduce the
We're only
concept
on
of
gratitude one. You have two other gratitudes.
no, I was like, just before, there's another episode there of how the education system potentially needs to move from a knowledge-based system to a skills-based system because now AI
What?
exists.
Wow. I would
So
say skills based is way more important.
exactly, but we currently have a memory-based system
Memory
based off
based.
Oxford testing, which is very much outdated in the era of AI. And we're currently talking about it at universities, so I'm sure people are talking about it in schools. But I go back to my second
We can keep it to the one if you want. Hmm.
gratitude. But yes, if there are any educational experts out there who would like to prove me wrong,
No, I'm interested in what you've said about the AI taking over from knowledge based learning
yeah,
to more skills based learning. Of course, that makes a lot of sense.
I have
Surely,
constant meetings, debates about whether our exams are dead
kind of.
because,
It's,
yeah, they're not
yeah,
needed anymore. We have to reinvent what an exam
we,
looks like.
I think we really need to reinvent the curriculum and what we teach children. And yeah, there's so much other important things like emotional intelligence that they
True.
could be learning.
Like going on holidays with your family,
Yeah,
how to communicate and all those valuable life experiences, different cultures,
yeah,
enrichment in other areas, how to
different
see that
cultures.
there's there's uh there's more to life than just within your Mr. Square. It gives you a different perspective on life. I think there's a huge value in holidays. Not that I'm going on holiday, I'm just going off for a day off school.
Do you want to explain to the people who may not speak Welsh what the milltir squad is?
Or so the square mile. So the square
Well,
mile that you live in, you well, I guess historically, you knew your square mile better than the back of your hand.
You know
And
what? Growing up in Llampumsaint, I
yeah,
think I remember there's a lot of people that wouldn't leave
oh yeah,
Milltir Square, and I think, yeah, looking back, that there's student friends in my year who still live either with their parents or within the village, that haven't ventured out. So I'm glad really that I've managed to see the world a bit. Went to university, did a few more
exactly.
things.
Yeah, you get
So,
different perspectives, don't you?
and all these holidays, you're going to try out the local cuisine. You're going to
Yeah.
get a bit more culture.
And there's a danger even with social media where you think you might reach different perspectives, different viewpoints, but you could just be showed the same thing over and over and over again. So
And I
going on
think,
holiday traveling, if you're capable of doing it, even to a different county, different, just getting out of the routine, I think. It doesn't have to be far,
yeah,
doesn't have to be
no,
exotic, just getting out of the routine, spending time together,
yeah,
spending time
exactly. Spending
as
time
your
with the
nuclear
family.
family. Oh, that's
You've
priceless.
you mentioned as well about social media there.
Yeah.
Um, I think as well with social media, they would only show all the good things on social media. And where do you learn? You learn during times of adversity and hardships.
Ooh.
So social media isn't true. You're going to learn more if you're on holiday and your car breaks down and you're in a foreign country and you don't know what to do. You're going to learn if you can't
True.
get food poisoning when you're in Disneyland Paris and you can't fly home.
Are these real life
No,
experiences? Oh,
my, no, not really. Well, my wife did get some sort of stomach bug
yeah,
in Disney, but we
yeah.
did get home, so all is good.
Oof,
Proof indeed. But yeah, lots to learn,
lots to
and
learn.
yeah, different ways to learn as well. Give me number two, Glenn.
Um, what's number two? Number two would be I'm very grateful for, I think, just, yeah.
It's
Uh,
hard because I can't think of any. I'm going
I
to
can't
think
quite,
while you talk.
well, I can't quite put the word on, but I love the life that I've created for myself. I feel
Do
very
you?
blessed. Yeah,
Ah, what
yeah.
kind, anything specific?
Just everything, isn't it? Just like all of the lifestyle, the hardships, the highs and the lows, all of them have been awesome. And just
What
like
kind of lifestyle?
lifestyle of, I love my job. I love what I get to talk and all the incredible people I get to talk to.
Yeah.
Um, I love the fact that I still get to hang out with my youngest, to look after him
Damn,
on
this does sound
Mondays.
good.
Yeah, I do love that. We went to soft play and it was quite busy
Oh,
actually. I
bro.
think it was inset
I,
day.
do you mind if I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If there was a listener at home or driving now that didn't love their job, what advice would you give to them?
My advice would be, well, there's two different bits of advices.
Oh,
Uh,
couple
there's obviously one aspect of if you can, then I know,
leave.
and I've been in situations where I've hated my job, hated.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
has
well, me too. Yeah.
such as it has such an impact on your mental health. Like it's
Everything.
really,
It,
really
it
bad.
affects you physically.
Yeah,
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 it's
yeah, yeah. You just
awful.
stop looking after yourself, and it just spirals.
100%.
It goes terribly.
You're in
So
that flight or fight
yeah,
feeling all the time and you're always anxious. Yeah, it's horrible.
horrible. So if it's that kind of situation, and you can like it's just it's not going to work, then it's somehow it could be a little break, like just take a week off, leave, and just figure it out. Start going through the process. It's really hard because sometimes you're stuck in it until another opportunity presents itself.
What process? You said start going through the process.
Looking for other jobs.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't happen overnight, sadly. So it's just like,
Hmm.
yeah, just
Would you
battle
recommend
with it.
somebody going for any job if they were in that situation?
I always think that I've always approached interviews as two ways of you might as well put an application in, because I always choose my jobs. Well, I say that when I've been desperate, any job will do.
Mhm.
And I certainly, that's probably the job I hated the most. So if you can not be in a state of fight or flight,
Yeah,
choosing a job,
yeah,
harder,
true.
harder said than done. But if you can get into that mental state and feel a bit empowered of going, I also have to choose them, then the outcomes are so much better. If
Yeah,
you can, if you can. So
that's it. That's
it's a hard one because yeah, I've been in places where you can't always just leave, and then you have to find a way. And then using tools like going to see someone to talk to, talking to
really.
someone independent, talking to
Mm,
a union rep, talking to
wow, we're getting deep.
a
Okay,
counselor. You know, there's all different options. It doesn't have to be a big deal, I don't think, talking to an independent
doesn't.
advocate.
Okay,
That's what a union rep is. It's not like I want you to burn the building down. It's just, can I have some
no.
advice? I just need to see if this is okay or not.
This is good advice. People at home, I think, take note. You have people to talk to if you're finding things tricky.
Yeah. And
So carry on.
there's normally like counselors and things depending where you work.
What
Um,
about say now I have a friend who thinks his job is quite hard, but they are in a situation where they can't leave or talk to anyone. What would you say if this person said to you, right, I, there's no other way. Burn my bridges. I've got to do this.
do
Good
what?
or bad?
Re repeat the last bit?
Burn all the bridges. So there's no plan B,
No plan
just plan
B.
A.
Well,
Yeah.
the bit that I picked up on is you can't talk to anyone. That's never true. There's always someone you can reach out to. Um,
Okay. I'll tell
finding
this
them
one.
finding them's a hard thing, and sometimes you need help to find them, um,
Hmm.
and normally if you start talking,
What if
communication
they
is still key.
What if they're particularly stubborn and don't feel like talking to people?
If you don't feel like talking to people, I've been in that position, and eventually part
It
of the
overwhelms you.
human biology means that you'll have to talk to someone at some point,
Does
otherwise
it?
your health will start
Yeah.
getting bad, you'll start noticing it.
Oof.
And there's that
Mm.
end point, where you just really are run down, and it might just be something that you don't start, someone else notices, and you just let it, talk.
Good. Good advice. Sorry,
Yeah.
I've segued again. So was that gratitude too?
Is this Stefan Davis's need for advice?
No, I like my job a lot.
It's a
So
friend.
I opened it out to the floor.
Got
So I
you.
think we were speaking to everybody listening at home.
Got you.
Are you
Um,
Googling stuff?
well, I'm doing it while I'm doing the third gratitude, which is I'm extremely grateful for my health and my health of my family, who, yeah, love more than
Yeah,
anything. So that's the main one. That's the biggie. That is the
it is the
biggie.
biggie. That is the biggie.
Yeah.
Got to be grateful because it's easy to take it for granted, your health.
Oh yeah,
And
big time.
that's
Probably
something I
asked
do.
me 2 weeks ago, and it probably wouldn't have been so chirpy. I think lots of things is cyclical. Yeah,
Cyclically.
yeah. Like sometimes you're a lot more down, and then
Yeah,
you kind of find that spark to make you re-engage and try and reflect on gratitude, as you say, and try and look after yourself a bit more.
also, yeah,
But
I know you
being
said
open and
cyclical.
honest, sometimes, yeah, we all kind of lose it now and again, and we have to,
It comes in waves.
yeah,
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 it does. Hey, Glenn, I got something really cool to talk to you about today.
yeah,
I tell you all about it. It's about something that's happening or just has happened over the half term. It's
yeah.
called the Eisteddfod. I'm sure you, being a proud Welshman, you've heard of the Eisteddfod before.
I
Am I right?
have, I have, I
Well,
have, I have, I have.
for those that might not know what the Eisteddfod is, why don't you go tell everyone?
I will. So it is. Oh, what? It's just been the earth. So there's three
Mr.
Eisteddfods.
Earth undergo. Oh, sorry. Yes, carry
There's
on.
three main Eisteddfods, and then there's multiple local Eisteddfods as well of
Even
various different
Eisteddfod ysgol,
Eisteddfod
school
ysgol.
Eisteddfod.
They're probably Eisteddfod a Dre. There might be young
Is that a
farmers
thing?
Eisteddfod. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
different towns
Eisteddfod
have
Dre.
Eisteddfods.
Yeah, they do.
Um,
You mean with the schools and stuff?
no, 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 no. Some towns have their own Eisteddfod.
Do they? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, like regional Eisteddfods.
Are you? Yeah. I got you. There are. I was thinking about
There
more of
are.
a. I was thinking of more of a sort of. I don't know. A different format. Yeah, there is a. Of course, there's got to be a town Eisteddfod. Otherwise, how do they go to the main Eisteddfod?
I think you just enter the main Eisteddfod, do you? Do you have to go through different rounds?
First, you got to knock out the primary school round. Then you go to Townsville.
You're going to
Where's that?
start in Erith, which is so. Let's go to the three main Eisteddfods now to explain.
Starting off on the Erith front,
Erith is for ages.
4 to 11.
No, it's older than that.
Oh, I'm talking about that's called Gunrath Eisteddfod or Erith. I'm not
Well,
even thinking about. Yes, of course. Hey, let me tell you something about the Erith. Have you heard of?
25, up to the age of 25.
Okay, so that's the cutoff point. Seems like
Youth,
quite a
youth
late cutoff point.
Eisteddfod in Erith. So the Erith is the youth branch of the Eisteddfod.
Yeah. Did you go to Llangrannog?
Oh yeah, yeah. I never
Did
went
you go?
to
Never went
Llyn.
to Glanllyn. I went to Glanllyn and Llangrannog.
Ooh,
Let me tell you, Llyn
yippee.
Tegid. I was on that river slash Llyn, which is a
Yeah.
lake, and yeah, we had to make our own little craft to cross Llyn Tegid.
Oh,
Mad times, mad times. Some of them, some people fell in, bants, bants, bants. You know,
wasn't Eisteddfod, but we also had Pendine as well, didn't we? That popped into my head when you were like building a raft.
Pendine. Let me tell you about Pendine as well. Fond memories over here. I went to Pendine as well in
Yeah.
primary school, and I remember we went bodyboarding. Okay, in the sea in Pendine Beach, and everybody else they were trying to get on the waves and they went a few meters. Trying to get on a wave, went a few more meters. I went on, blasted, fucking loads. I was yeah, I was flying essentially several hundreds of meters. Okay, I exaggerate. There was quite a few meters, but I remember beating all the other people and thinking, yay, this is great. Obviously, it's about the taking part and having fun,
Yeah.
but fond memory right there.
Fond
You never went to
memories.
Pendine?
Yeah, but that
Oh,
wasn't the Erith. But for any parents out there who don't know what an Eisteddfod is, you probably will discover Eisteddfod of Erith first, which is the youth branch of the Eisteddfod. So your children may take part in various competitions like Stefan.
you have llenyddiaeth.
Yeah,
Um, you have essentially speaking aloud, singing, dancing, gymnastics.
all
Um,
of them.
yeah, pretty much everything. Everything you can think of.
Everything.
Music-based things, acting, shows, um, so many different things. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I remember my primary school, they always used to do, quite a big deal about these Steddfod yr Urdd. I remember going up to Pwllheli in North Wales
Yeah.
and doing gymnastics with the school.
Did
Um,
you?
yeah, doing quite
Ooh.
well as well.
Well,
Um, yeah, it was a big thing.
and for parents who don't know what the Eisteddfod is, and maybe their child is going into it, do you need to speak Welsh?
No, of course not. Not at all. No, this is open to everyone. You can come along, support your children. Yeah, it's a wonderful day out as well. It's very friendly vibes on the Maes, which is basically the field. It's very positive and open to everyone.
Yeah, it is. It is a cool place to go. So normally the standard thing is to go around to get sticker, so
I
to
used
go
to collect
around and get
pens. I
stickers.
used to get a
Pen?
free bag and
Oh,
go around everywhere.
stickers. Do you mind sticker?
What do you
Normally,
call stickers? Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
happy with a few
That's
stickers,
the
but
standard. Do you mind sticker? Do you want a sticker?
where have you pen? I could use a pen,
Oh, okay.
Could you use a sticker? Maybe for
No,
the
but
day?
as a kid, the stickers were way more cool than a pen. Pen
I
meant
would just
I had to work
I
with
would
it.
Yeah, true. I think I always went for the pens because I saw the financial value.
You like open up a drawer, I'm like, I've got a
Oh,
collection from 1989.
I've still got. I probably still have pens from back then. Still
One
looking.
day they'll be worth money.
Well, just think you could sign £1 million check with a pen. What can you do with a sticker?
Yeah. And
So,
the other thing to mention for newbies is Eisteddfods normally tend to either be North Wales or South Wales, and they take it in turn each year. So this year was
tell us,
Ynys,
Glenn.
Ynys Môn, so Anglesey, and last year was, you went there,
I, we went to Neath Port Talbot or
that's
in
it, Margam,
Margapart.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
It was fun, fun, fun
it
picking
was
up
fun.
kids.
It was good. It was good.
Disco, we
Yeah,
I remember disco dancing, getting glitter.
in
Remember
the
the science pavilion?
yeah, that was good. I
Meeting
remember
up
there
with
was
colleagues, old
Queer
colleagues.
Nanog. Do you remember that? That was cool.
What was that?
Queer Nanog.
Cretan and Nog in the
Yeah,
tent in the
they had,
Babeth. Yeah,
yeah, it was awesome. I have videos. Yeah, it looked fun.
it is good. It is very good.
Are
And
you
it is,
looking forward to your children competing in the Eisteddfod?
I am. I'm still wondering like as a parent, you try not to, you
Push
kind of
them?
have to p- like support them and push them a little bit. But also, I'm wondering at the moment, I feel like Oshan, my youngest boy, loves singing. He's just
No, that's
randomly
cool.
started singing all the time.
Wow. Glenn, I've got to show you this video of my daughter. Sorry, I'm one of those guys who butt in and say, kids, 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 my kids, kids, kids.
Oh yeah,
But there's a video of my daughter singing in the school Gwasaneth, in the school assembly.
yeah.
And she was doing a solo in front of everyone, not just doing it, but she was doing it confidently because
Wow.
she was doing it dancing as well. And you could tell she was very much loving the spotlight, loving the attention, and very much in the moment. And I think she's got a bit of a natural performing je ne quoi.
Sounds like a dad.
Like, yes, hopefully I've rubbed off on her, which is amazing to see. So I think she'll 100% get into acting and drama based things. I can foresee it now because she's very very animated. Um, so yeah, I know you don't want to push them too hard because obviously they'll either fight back or, you know,
What's
say
the
no, no, I
balancing
don't
act
want to do
to
this.
like letting them figure? Well, I kind of intrigued to see what they want to choose because like,
Yeah,
will it be singing,
will
dancing,
or will it be
poetry?
something else altogether?
Oh
Will
yeah,
it be
yeah,
mountain
instruments.
biking,
Oh, could be.
football, rugby, MMA?
Why can't you do it all?
Well, time constraints mainly and
Probably.
financial
You
costs. Oh,
can have one hobby left.
no, I think I want to push them to do whatever. I'm really, really all for them to do whatever they want. Dancing is always fun. I wish I had
Yeah.
the confidence looking back. Now I don't care. But as a primary school student, dancing in front of people?
Oh,
What? No way. If I could go back now in the mind frame and body that I have now, I'd be dancing non-stop. I'd be getting the gold in the Eisteddfod.
are we talking
Yeah, that'd be,
dancing queering, which is folk
uh,
dancing, or are we talking disco dancing, dance disco?
Lynn, I can turn my hat to most styles of
Oh,
dancing.
really? Oh,
Well, as long as it's the easy
Foxia?
dance of wearing. Clock show, I'd have to learn,
Yeah,
but the want and the active mind would say yes.
I
I'd be
think I do.
confident in
I
saying
do.
yes.
There is a bit of me as well that'd like to learn Cloxio now.
There's a bit of me that wants to learn clock show also. You think of
Yeah.
what I'm thinking?
What
Joined clock show class.
is there like a Barry Cloxio? Otherwise, you need to form one.
Well, there was a clogs fit class where you do clogs your and getting fit at the same time.
No way. In Barry.
No, that was in Cardiff a long time ago.
That's
I
cool.
remember seeing it. It is pretty cool.
That is
Yeah.
cool.
I think
Uh,
to get you have to probably be very competent to be able to run your own clock show class though.
yeah.
Also, you probably need to supply the shoes and stuff. or the clogs as they like to be called in the biz. But yeah, I remember being in secondary school and doing the dawnsio gwerin. I was in year 7,
Yeah,
and it was the easy one. Mi wel nice jacket door forward. Neis that bend toe back. Head when at a bend, I'll do goes spren. Do you remember that?
I do. I do. I do. I
When there
do.
was girls on one side, boys on the other side. Yeah, I can't explain it very well. Also, I need diagrams to show the viewers at home, and yeah, you can't do that.
And you
Not
might be
on
listening
Spotify.
audio only.
Huh?
They might be listening audio only.
I'm afraid so. Sorry, audio only guys. Excuse me.
Well, that's that's the most likely form of Eisteddfod that any parent sending their kids to school in Wales will come across is the
I've
Eisteddfod.
got a slightly controversial Eisteddfod-based question for you.
Oh yeah,
So I love the fact that the Eisteddfod is rooted in tradition.
yeah.
Do you think it's time for them to add some different things to the roster of things to do?
Like what? Haven't they? Do they
Well,
have things?
they do come to think of it.
Yeah.
They add, yeah, they add things,
I was
don't
like,
they?
I don't think they had disco dancing in the 1100s.
Yeah, they definitely add stuff. Yeah, ignore that. We can cut that section out. Yeah.
That off the top of my head, I
Wow.
forget exactly, but 1180 something was the first recorded Eisteddfod in Cardigan Castle
What?
under
Wow.
um
Check you out, this Eisteddfod nerd.
yeah, King of Deheubarth, Lord Rees, I think.
I think it was the King of Deheubarth.
Yeah,
Was it
that's the
Lord
first
Rees?
recorded one, and obviously it's probably been going on
Hey,
for
you know what? Have you heard of Cnatban before?
Knapan. Oh, we should bring that bad boy back.
Doesn't that sound fun?
It does sound a lot of fun.
Sounds
They,
deadly but fun.
it does sound a lot of fun, but like we could update it and make it safe, more safe.
With rubber mallets and
Exactly.
protection.
We could do like an inflatable Knapan.
Yeah.
Everyone's allowed one inflatable item to like hit each other with.
So for those that don't know what Knapan is, essentially back in the, I don't know what the dates were, but I'm assuming medieval times, there would be a ball game that would be, that it would take days, wouldn't it? And it would be through quite a few villages,
Yeah.
small villages, where essentially, I think it's like football slash handball, where you've got to take the ball from one place to another place. But there was a lot of violence involved where you'd, physically stop the ball and physically stop the people from getting from one place to another. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the.
Oh, that's the gist of it. Some places still not
They
in
still do it.
Wales as far as I know, but there's still places in the UK that do things like that.
There is, isn't there? There's
Yeah,
a ball game somewhere, and it's like the deadliest game.
that's it.
Yeah,
And I think
yeah,
Hoyt
they do.
in the Scottish
Like,
borders do one, but on horseback. But it's the same sort of thing.
it's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
there is a thing. I remember seeing a documentary about him in England. I don't know where.
But also, there is a rumor that Knapan is the precursor to rugby.
I've heard that rumor.
Yeah.
I've heard that rumor. I think it could be true.
Yeah, it does pretty much sound like rugby running around
Yeah.
with a some kind of animal bladder.
What about the fact that, well, wasn't rugby originally invented in a place called Rugby?
Yeah, but who
Maybe,
knows if
maybe
they just
Knapan.
stole that?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe Knapan went to a town called Rugby. They stole it from us.
That's it.
That's probably what happened. Probably.
Or if you name it, you keep it. So maybe.
It was a did you go to Knapan? Knapan was a festival. I say festival. It was like a night, like a young farmers do.
I do remember this. Yeah,
Yeah, there was one in Newcastle in Knapan.
I was
I
going to
don't
say
know
it
if
was
I
in
went.
Newcastle Hamlin on the show fields in Newcastle Hamlin.
Yeah, he was there. Do you remember going to one of these shows years ago?
Show dancing.
Yeah, they're mad places. Really
Yeah,
fun.
they are a lot of
What
fun.
crazy times. Underage drinking and just getting up to all sorts of mischief.
I've forgotten what the Welsh festival in Cardiff is called.
Cardiff. Savoy?
Tarfoil. Yeah, that's another good one. If you want
Yeah, have
to
you been
go and
there?
experience some
I'll be there. I'll be
Welsh
there
food.
this year.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be down there.
with the kiddies.
I'll have a little stall in Savoy.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gonna be giving out freebies, giving information out. I'm gonna be making some animal-based masks, maybe a
There
little
are
reading note.
guys, any listeners, one of the two Welsh dads will
Guys,
definitely be Tavoil. Look up the
yeah,
national,
100%.
no, the library. What are you, what tent are you in?
Artifacts and libraries, baby.
There we are.
Come on down. It'll be good to see you.
And
Glenn,
I,
you're welcome to come down too. I'm not
maybe,
sure if I could only be there the one day,
oh
maybe
yeah,
this Saturday.
I'm, I'm playing with the idea of, no, I definitely will go to Eisteddfod Carreg Glas, which is the national Eisteddfod, in Pembrokeshire
Okay.
this year.
Yeah,
Um,
nice and close.
Yeah, I definitely go there, but I am playing with the idea of going there to go to the in the evenings. There's a festival as well that lasts the whole week, and yeah, some of the lineup looks pretty cool.
You mean like the live bands?
Yeah,
Mice B,
might be
infamous. Mice B.
infamous. Exactly. So yeah, might go there. So that's the national Eisteddfod, and then you also have the international Eisteddfod, which is in Llangollen, which
It's
countries
every.
all around the world come to compete in similar competitions.
It's cool. I do like the
They
national
require,
stuff. It
yeah,
reminds me of the Eurovision Song Contest.
yeah, yeah. I
Weirdly,
get that.
but obviously way different.
Yeah, yeah, I get that. Mostly choirs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool,
Core. Gosh, did you
cool.
know the National Eisteddfod is the biggest festival in Europe?
Is it?
Yeah,
Wow, that's
I
crazy.
know.
Is it really?
I believe so.
That's it. Yeah, the one this year looks pretty good.
They all look pretty decent, I must say.
Yeah, I'm tempted to go camping.
Camping, eh?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, that sounds fun.
go live at the festival. If you want to come, we'll whack on some two Welsh Dad t-shirts, walk around the mice.
Maybe. That'd be pretty fun. Maybe.
Uh,
It'll be down as a maybe.
Maybe. Well, yeah, it's another opportunity to yeah. But anyway, digress. Three main ice dead odds, and we highly recommend them.
Guys, if you can compete in one of these Eisteddfods, I think it's a wonderful place, especially if you're new and you're interested in writing something. It's a wonderful place for you to get knowledge and noticed and for other people to see your work. A lot of people, illustrators, have done really well by going to the Eisteddfod and
Yeah.
competing and winning. Also,
Yeah.
writers as well. Yeah.
And when we started this podcast, we used to introduce a Welsh word. I don't think we covered this one, but arwen,
Awen, beautiful
arwen,
word.
arwen, which means inspiration, a, a flow of inspiration that can't be, yeah, some kind of
No, it's a really
spiritual
nice
flow
word
of
as well.
inspiration. It
Awen.
is,
Awen.
it is.
I never thought about how nice it sounded.
No, it should be up there with Hirite because it's like this like spirit of inspiration that just
Awen.
hits you and you can also spread it, which I love the idea of. You know, by you singing or by you dancing, it gives someone else the like permission to sing and dance as well. It
And
spreads. It's
yeah,
infectious.
it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. It is. 100%.
Like if you sing and dance, your kids see you singing and dancing and it like normalizes it and makes it okay to do.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's the kind of positive message we want to spread. Normalize
exactly.
having fun with your kids, dancing and singing and having a laugh.
And I normally talk to like some dads, and me included, like when you're struggling with thinking about things that you could do that's mindful, that like helps you switch off, helps you to relax. Always go what you do as a kid. Um,
Mm.
like if he was doodling, try doodling again if you loved it so much when you like if you liked art, go back and do it.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
met a really cool dad the other day who said, "Oh, I was really struggling." And I took up sewing again, and he started like some kind of little
Cool.
clothes shop.
No
I think
way.
it was in
That's pretty cool.
Eisteddfod, and I was like, "This is so cool."
That is pretty cool. But I kind of get the vibes of, when those people that collect, or like grown adults that collect children's toys from their past.
Yeah.
That's the kind of vibe I'm getting though.
What?
You know,
That's what
when
you're doing.
no, no, for example, you mentioned about the guy who took up, you mentioned about doodling.
Yeah.
If you were doodling as a child, then try taking up doodling as an
Yeah.
adult.
Yeah.
What do you think of these adults that revert back to their childlike state and collect Tamagotchis and Pokemon cards and these kind of things?
Why is it childish?
No, it's not.
Back
What do you think?
back in my day, if you told my dad to go and play on a computer game, he'd be like, "That's childish." If you ask a dad these days, they play on computer games, right? So childish is we all have inner children. Like we all love jumping on a trampoline if it's something fun. We all like dancing, like no one's watching. We like
Yeah.
singing, like all these things that we used to do as a kid. It's only we put that like, oh, that's childish. That is
No, I did. I don't think I said childish. I was wondering what you thought of it.
fine.
You pro it?
Well, I think any hobby can be weird to someone, but it can also be totally normal to someone else, as long as it's not illegal. And even that, no, I'm
That's,
joking. If as long as it's not illegal.
good, good save. Good save. Yes. Okay. Nice.
Why?
Well,
What's your thoughts on that?
I love it. I wish I did more of that. I just haven't found what I'm really interested in,
What do
especially
you
for
used
my
to do? You
childhood.
probably just enjoy like doing the same thing your kids do, right? You mentioned you play
Yeah,
Sega
I was.
or something Switch with
I
your
had I had a Nintendo 64 and a PlayStation 2.
yeah.
Could probably get back into that. I don't know, maybe.
You used to climb trees. Go climb
I
a tree.
did. Go climb a tree. There, problem solved. Okay.
I did think of you today because I discovered that like these lifting stones that you often see in Ireland and Scotland.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
there's a couple of them recorded in Wales.
Is there really?
Yeah,
Nice.
I didn't know that. So maybe that could be a
Any
hobby.
any particular places? Maybe I should try and
I think there's
see
one
if
in
I can
Cricket and
stop in
something.
North Wales.
Yeah, I think Abergavenny was another place. I think.
Yeah.
Or was it Pembrokeshire? I don't know. There's only a couple that people knew that they would definitely historically lift in
Ooh.
stone.
Well, if you do find one, let me know.
Yeah.
We can try them out.
Why? What do you want to do that you think is childish?
Nothing. There's nothing that I can think
Then I
of.
can I can tell you it's okay. You can do it if
There's
you want.
literally nothing I can think of.
No?
I'm trying to think of things that I did as
Well,
a
you want to
child.
go clock showing, so maybe you just should go clock showing.
Wouldn't say that I did that as a child.
No, but that's something that you want to do now that you didn't have confidence to do as a child.
Maybe I should do dancing.
Maybe you should do
I don't
dancing.
want to pigeonhole myself into clock show.
Fair
I want to
enough.
be all the
Yeah,
dance show.
yeah. I get that.
Mm,
Maybe you should just start like I don't know, just dancing, just going out the street,
maybe.
just making it infectious for everyone else, walking around
So,
with a boombox.
sounds like a plan.
Yeah,
Do some
spread
amateur
spread
dramatics.
happiness with your dancing.
Spreading joy, spreading happiness. I like it. Okay.
Um,
Well, it's a good note to end on then. Oh,
I've had on my screen for all this time about penalty notices in Barry, but I guess we can put it in the comments the actual details.
yeah.
That's what I was googling at the start. I was like, "What is it then?" Yeah, both of my children are too young, so they wouldn't get fined anyway.
Well, the thing is, yeah, if you had five children and you wanted to take them all out during the summer holidays, that
Yeah,
would cost you far more than it would to pay the fine. So you may as well just pay the fine.
surely it's cheaper to pay the fine anyway,
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying.
no matter how many kids you got. Is it more expensive the more kids you got?
Yeah,
So So there must be a tipping point of like when you got
No,
eight
what I mean
kids.
is the holiday itself would be more expensive.
Oh, got you. Got you,
Yeah,
got you, got you.
yeah,
Yeah, makes sense. But it's £60 if paid within the first 28 days.
yeah.
And it's
It,
only if it's unauthorized absences
okay.
and 10 or more sessions, 5 school days,
Well, there you go.
of
It's fine then.
unauthorized absence, such as an unapproved holiday taken during term time. Persistent lateness as well.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's down to the head teacher discretion, not
Yeah, as long as you're not taking the
obliged to
piss.
do anything. Um, and I ardently disagree with it, but that's me.
I think as long as you're not taking an advantage, because obviously they still need to go to school.
They
And I think
do.
at this young age, they do pick up things faster, and they're picking up the things that are most important, like holding on to the pen,
Yeah,
balancing on the seat, writing these words. These are things that'll last with you forever. So these are quite important things. Maybe when they get a bit older, maybe secondary school.
true. It's interesting. Like if you're well, maybe not like 15-year-old kid came to you and said, "Look, I don't want to go to school. I want to start a business, doing something." What would you do?
Mm. My kid,
Yeah,
I would 100% support him.
yeah,
I would
exactly.
be 100% behind him. I think it's a way depends what the the world is like at
Yeah,
the time. But now, if he was 16 now,
yeah,
100% start a business.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Don't
exactly. And if
don't go
you're
to
driven
university.
and you know your kid, everyone's different, and that's why it's very circumstantial. And thankfully,
That's
it's down
life.
to the discretion of the head teacher, who hopefully is a reasonable human being.
Most people are, Glenn. This world is full of nice people. There are only
Exactly.
a few outliers that are nasty.
Exactly. So if you want to have fun with your family for a few days a year, just ask.
Just ask. Or they're sick then. They'll never know. They'll never know. But yeah, just ask. Just ask. That's fine. Asking is okay.
And if not, go for Stefan's plan B.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Just
but
go for plan
we
B.
by no means do condone taking the piss.
No, don't
School's
do
still
that.
important.
Very important.
Or until we get a guest on that says, no, it's not. I'm like, all right, okay.
I believe you now, new person. That's how the internet works, right? People tell you stuff and you believe them.
I was
Yeah,
talking to a researcher today. I digress. But again, this is why my job's so cool because I get like cutting edge researchers telling me all these different things and just talking about the power of outdoor education and
yeah. It's very powerful.
what it's changed, isn't it? The Welsh curriculum, thankfully, has adopted a very um, play-based education system. For primary school. So yeah, that's something to be proud of
I wish
Welsh
I
curriculum.
could be in school now. Doesn't that sound fun?
Can you imagine like 60 years ago when can you imagine your kid or even you just like sat down and told to write times tables and
Mad,
oh
isn't it? Crazy. Don't know
I
how they
know.
expect people to learn.
And yet I still get a couple of people saying you need to let kids be kids these days. And I'm like, well they get to be more kids than they used to.
Yeah, 100%.
I met an 80-year-old once just talking about when he used to work down the mines as a kid. And I was like,
Whoa,
that's like 80 years old. Crazy, isn't it?
whoa. That is mad.
So mad.
That is crazy balls.
Yeah. So
Right then,
we
dude.
covered Erith and
We've covered a
go to
lot.
Sky schools.
That's a good two topics. I'm gonna I'm gonna hit the hay, I
Fair
think.
enough.
Are you gonna give us a good send off? Or
Um,
maybe a Glyn based thing that you do. I forget what you call them.
or like
What's that word?
an ending.
No, not the ending. The did you do like a separate mindful moment or something at the end?
Oh, we normally, yeah, let's end on some positives of um No, I'm going to end on something that think about something that you've always wanted to do, but you're too scared to do.
So
Um,
hard. I don't know what
and
I want to do.
yeah, but
I don't know.
you don't have to say it out loud.
I can't think of anything.
Yep, your gut will have spoken to you in that moment.
I don't think so.
It will have. It will have. Like it might be dance in front of people or something like that.
Do
Um,
that now.
okay, maybe it's not that, but something that you're scared to do or you feel yourself being held back. It might be something small, like not going to the gym, not looking after yourself, not putting yourself first, being too scared to look for a new job.
Hmm.
But have a moment and just realize that if you
Everybody at home
have,
do this too.
yeah, if you have that gut, then you can have a go. Don't be afraid of giving something a go, or you'll never know.
You will never know. Okay.
I'm still working on singing and playing the guitar in front of people. Done it a few times. I'd like to do
Have
a bit
you?
more. Yeah.
When did you do it?
Oh, I just do little bits and bobs in like
Pubs and stuff.
hmm?
In pubs and stuff.
I still haven't done a pub. It's on my to-do list. It's still on my
Where have,
to-do list.
where have you sung?
Just in like little group gatherings with the kids and stuff. Some family events, but not
Right.
like as you said, like not proper public. So yeah, I need to have a go at that.
I'd like to also sing and do that.
Should we
Maybe we
meet
should
up?
form a band.
We'll we'll go on tour. We'll let everyone
Why are
know.
you laughing? Like that's some sort of hilarious thing. We could totally do this. Ha,
It's
Stefan
it's
doing songs?
it's
What?
it's,
Ha!
it's not the fact we're not a band, it's just the practicalities of living so far away.
Hmm.
We're like, we'll have to do a
Only
Zoom
we had
band.
something called the internet that could join
Zoom
us,
band.
that we could talk to each other.
Well, I was
Hmm.
thinking we just meet up and we'll just go on a little tour and we'll just go and sing and dance on street corners. A busking, right?
But
That's my thing. I'd love to have enough confidence to do that.
then I can 100% busk.
Should we do that?
I'm 100% confident in busking.
Okay, we'll do a this is going on record then on the podcast though. We'll go
Just
to
like the Barry 10K. Oh, snap!
do probably exactly like that. 50% of
Oh,
us did it. So maybe you'll just do the busking as well.
or maybe you'll just do the 50% side of the busking,
Maybe.
thus completing the
You just
prophecy.
dance on the side.
Yes. Okay,
We'll do a pop-up tum bath on St. Mary Street.
that sounds awfully sexual. Hey, you fancy a pop-up to buff?
Why does
Pop-up
that
to
sound sexual?
I don't know. Just does pop-up to buff. I can't even
I can't
say
even
it. Pop-up
see
to buff.
anything sexual in that.
Pop-up, pop-up, pop-up,
Pop-up tum bath.
to buff. Exactly. To buff. Think about it.
Not sure about that one. Not sure about that one. So yes, give something a
Yes.
go. Something small, something big, something you've always wanted to do, or just go back to your childhood for inspiration. Diolch yn
Mm.
fawr for tuning in to our very first, 2 hour,
Ah,
28th episode.
very first.
I read it. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe,
I have
leave
to
a
do it
review.
again now.
Can you edit that well?
No.
It's just going to be all this.
Just gotta
Like,
keep it.
diolch yn fawr for tuning in to our 28th episode. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your fellow parents. We'll be back next week for more stories, laughs, and honest chats. Until then, take care and keep being brave.
Will.
Don't stop.